Imagine having to decide between two very different paths when selling your property. One offers a quick, hassle-free sale to an investor, while the other involves listing your home on the open market with a realtor, potentially fetching a higher price, but taking longer and requiring more efforts. Which path is right for you? In today's video, we're going to deep dive into the pros and cons of selling your property to an investor versus selling on the open market with a realtor. We'll explore how each option works, examine real-life examples, and provide tips to help you determine which approach best meets your unique needs. Whether you're looking for speed and simplicity or willing to invest time to get the highest return, this video will equip you with the information needed to make an informed decision. When it comes to selling a property, homeowners typically have two main options. Selling to an investor. This option usually involves a quick sale, where an investor buys the property as is, often with cash and without the need for repairs, renovations, or staging. Selling on the open market with a realtor. Here, you list your property for sale with the assistance of a real estate agent who markets your home, negotiates on your behalf, and aims to secure the best possible price. Each option comes with its own set of advantages and drawbacks, which we'll break down in detail. Advantages of selling to an investor. Selling to an investor can be an attractive option for many homeowners. Here are some of the key benefits. 1. Speed of sale. Investors are typically cash buyers, which means that once an offer is made, the closing process can be completed within a matter of weeks rather than months. This is especially beneficial if you need to liquidate assets quickly or the urgent need to relocate. 2. As-is sales. Investors usually purchase properties in their current condition. This means you won't have to spend time or money on repairs, renovations, or staging. If your property needs work or you simply don't have the funds or desire to upgrade it, selling to an investor can save you considerably less stress and expense. 3. Reduced uncertainty. With a traditional sale, there's always the risk that a buyer's financing falls through, or that appraisal issues cause delays. Investors typically use cash, which minimizes these risks and provides a more certain closing process. 4. Lower transaction costs. When you sell to an investor, you may avoid some of the costs associated with a traditional sale. There's no need to pay for realtors' commissions, which can be as high as 5 to 6% of the sale price. Additionally, there might be fewer cleanup and repair expenses and less time spent on the sale itself. Disadvantages of selling to an investor? While the benefits are compelling, there are some trade-offs to consider. 1. Lower sale price. Investors are often looking for a deal. They want to buy low, fix up the property, and then sell it for a profit. As a result, offers from investors are typically lower than what you might expect on the open market. If maximizing your sale price is a priority, this might not be the best option. 2. Limited negotiation. Investors usually have set criteria and budgets. This means there might be little room for negotiation on price or terms. You might have to accept their offer as is, even if you believe the property could be worth more. 3. Potential for aggressive tactics. Some investors might use high-pressure tactics to close the deal quickly. This can leave you feeling rushed or uncertain if you've had time to weigh your options carefully. 4. Less transparency. In a quick sale to an investor, you may not get the full picture of how the offer was determined. With a traditional sale, market data and comparable properties help provide transparency on pricing. With an investor, the process is less open. Advantages of selling on the open market. Selling your home with a realtor opens up the possibility of reaching a wider pool of potential buyers. And here's why many homeowners choose this route. 1. Potential for higher sale price. When you list your home on the open market, it's exposed to multiple buyers who can bid against each other. This competitive environment often drives up the final sale price, which can result in significantly more money in your pocket. 2. Professional marketing. Realtors bringing expertise in marketing your property. They use professional photography, staging advice, and target advertising to showcase your home in the best light. This professional touch can attract more qualified buyers and lead to better offers. 3. Expert negotiation. One of the biggest benefits of working with a realtor is their experience in negotiating deals. They understand how to navigate counteroffers, contingencies, and closing details to secure the best possible outcome for you. This expertise can make a significant difference in the final sale price. 4. Access to market data. A realtor can provide you with detailed market analysis, including recent sales of comparable homes in your area. This data helps ensure that your house is priced correctly and competitively, attracting buyers while maximizing your return. 5. Flexibility and time. If you're not in a hurry to sell, listing on the open market gives you time to consider offers, hold open houses, and plan for the future. This process might take longer, but it often leads to a sale that truly reflects your home's value. Disadvantages of selling on the open market. Despite the potential for a higher sale price, there are some challenges to consider. 1. Longer time on the market. Selling on the open market can take months rather than weeks. This extended timeline can be challenging if you need to reduce the anxiety of maintaining a vacant home. 2. Upfront costs and repairs. To attract buyers, your home may need repairs, staging, or cosmetic upgrades. These costs can add up, and there's no guarantee that they will result in a significantly higher sale price. In some cases, the realtor may contribute to the cost of staging and also have contractors that will wait to be paid out of escrow at the sale of the property. 3. Commission fees. Realtors typically charge a commission fee, often between 5 to 6% of the sale price. While the fee covers their services, it usually increases the net amount you receive from the sale. For some, this expense might offset the benefit of a potentially higher sale price. 4. Uncertainty and stress. The process of listing, showing, and negotiating on the open market can be stressful. There's the emotional toll of waiting for the right buyer, the possibility of lowball offers, and the overall unpredictability of the market. For those who value certainty and speed, this uncertainty can be overwhelming. 5. Market fluctuations. The housing market is subject to change. Economic conditions, seasonal trends, and local market shifts can all impact your sale. If the market dips after you list your home, you might have to lower your price or wait even longer to get the desired offer. Let's take a moment to look at a real-life scenario that highlights these differences. Consider the case of two sisters, Linda and Karen, who inherited a home from their late mother in Orange County. Linda opted to sell the property to an investor. The process was swift. Within a few weeks, she had a cash offer and closed the deal. The investor purchased the home as is, and Linda didn't have to worry about repairs or showings. However, the sale price was about 15% lower than the market value. Linda appreciated the speed and reduced stress, especially since she needed funds quickly to cover some unexpected expenses. Karen, on the other hand, decided to list the home on the open market with a realtor. Karen spent time making minor repairs and staging the home to appeal to a potential buyer. Her realtor ran a comprehensive marketing campaign, held open houses, and provided detailed market analysis. It took 4 months to close the sale. Karen ended up with a sale price that was nearly 10% higher than what Linda received. The increased sale price meant a better return for Karen, even after accounting for realtor commissions and repair costs. However, the process was more demanding and emotionally taxing as she navigated multiple showings and negotiations. Both sisters achieved their goal of selling the property, but their experiences were vastly different. Linda valued the quick, hassle-free sale. Despite a lower return, while Karen was willing to invest time and effort for a potentially higher profit. Their decisions reflected personal priorities, financial needs, and comfort levels with the complexities of selling a home. When deciding between selling to an investor or listing on the open market with a realtor, consider these important factors. 1. Your financial situation. If you need immediate cash due to the state's debt or a time-sensitive opportunity, selling to an investor might be the best option. The speed of the sale can be invaluable in such circumstances. Conversely, if you have the luxury of the time and are not under immediate financial pressure, listing with a realtor could yield a higher return. 2. Condition of the property. Properties that require significant repairs or upgrades often attract lower offers from traditional buyers, unless you're willing to invest in improvements. Investors typically buy properties in any condition, so if you're facing costly repairs, this might tip the scales in favor of an investor. 3. Market conditions. Evaluate the current state of the local housing market. In a seller's market where demand is high, listing with a realtor might drive up the sale price due to multiple offers and bidding wars. In a slower market, the certainty of a cash offer from an investor might be more appealing. 4. Your emotional readiness. Selling a family home or long-held property can be an emotional journey. If the thought of preparing your home for numerous showings, dealing with negotiations, and waiting months for a buyer is too overwhelming, an investor sale might provide a smoother, less emotionally taxing experience. 5. Long-term goals. Consider what's most important to you. Maximizing the financial return or minimizing the hassle and stress. For some, the peace of mind that comes with a quick, certain sale outweighs the potential extra profit from a longer market process. No matter which path you choose, there are several strategies you can implement to ensure a successful sale. Do your homework. Whether selling to an investor or listing on the market, understanding your property's value is crucial. Get a professional appraisal or market analysis to set realistic expectations. Consult with professionals. Engage with real estate professionals, financial advisors, and legal experts to help navigate the complexities of the sale process. Their expertise can help you avoid common pitfalls and ensure your interests are protected. Be prepared for negotiation. Even if you're selling to an investor who offers a take-it-or-leave-it deal, knowing the current market conditions and comparable sales can empower you to negotiate more effectively. Stay organized and patient. Selling a property, especially on the open market, can be a lengthy process. Keeping track of all documents, communications, and deadlines is essential to avoid delays and ensure a smooth transaction. In conclusion, the decision between selling to an investor and listing on the open market with a realtor is a deeply personal one. It depends on the condition of your property, current market conditions, and your emotional readiness to handle the sale process. Selling to an investor offers speed, simplicity, and certainty, while listing with a realtor might provide a higher sale price at the cost of time, effort, and a more complex process. Reflect on what matters most to you. Do you need a quick resolution to free up cash immediately that is required to go into the state's account? Or are you willing to invest the time and energy to potentially achieve a higher return? There is no one-size-fits-all answer, only the option that aligns best with your circumstances and long-term goals. Take the time to consult with professionals, gather all necessary information, and weigh your options carefully. Whether you choose the fast track of an investor sale or the traditional route with a realtor, being informed and prepared is key to achieving a successful outcome. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Your feedback helps us create more content that empowers you to make the best decision for your future. Remember, the right choice is the one that works best for you and your unique situation. See you in the next video.